My life was pretty average. I lived a normal life. I proceeded this daily steps of going to class. I was a member of a fraternity. I was actively involved in that, and I just took the necessary 15 units to get out of here in 4.5 years. I was walking around campus one day, and I think I noticed my vision was a little blurry, or I had to squint to read something, and I've had 20/20 vision my whole life. So I noticed that my vision wasn't normal. I called my mom, told her I wanted to see an optometrist. I thought I needed reading glasses. And I went to an optometrist the day before Thanksgiving 2008, and he had me cover my left eye to read an eye chart, and the chart was completely blurry. And I thought I just needed really thick glasses, but it ended up, he thought I had a brain tumor. So I probably gave blood at least 20 times. I was misdiagnosed multiple times. They thought I had a brain tumor, optic neuritis. I had a spinal tap done. I had a catheter in my jugular for 10 days. My mom did tons of research. I mean, as any mom would, you know. I first started losing the vision, and of course she was freaking out, you know. My whole family was, they didn't know what was going on. We've got myself, my little sister, my little brother, and my parents we're always so happy. We have 3 healthy children, everything's good, our lives are great, you know. And this started to happen, and we didn't understand why, you know, what's going on. And my mom is a Princeton grad. She's really smart, smartest woman I know. And she was on the internet searching like crazy. And my mom basically diagnosed me with LHON and found the specialist, Dr. Alfredo Sadoun, at the Doheny Eye Institute. LHON stands for Leber's Hereditary Optic Neuropathy, and it's a sudden onset of blindness that causes you to lose your central vision in about a month and a half. And it's passed down on the mother side. So my mom's a carrier. She passed it down to myself, my little sister, and my little brother. Males have a 50% chance of losing their vision. Females have a 15% chance of losing their vision. And my vision went from 20/20, in a month and a half, went from 20/20 to no central vision. You could say it's comparable to about 23,000. And my peripheral vision is still fully intact, and is probably just as good as anyone else's, but I just have no central vision. So I would say the 3 things I'm no longer able to do is I'm no longer able to read, I'm no longer able to drive, and I'm no longer able to distinguish faces. There are 3 different mutations of LHON, and one has a 50% chance of spontaneous recovery. You can spontaneously recover your vision, regain your vision. There's another one that has a 20% chance, and there's another one that has a 4% chance. And the mutation I have has a 4% chance of spontaneous recovery. My initial reaction, to be honest, was I hope there's such thing as an afterlife, because I thought the life that I'm living right now was over. I thought I led a good life for 19 years, and I was diagnosed with this disease, and I didn't understand why. I've talked to a lot of people who have LHON, and they say, you know, the question they all ask me is, do you notice people acting differently towards you now? Or do you notice people kind of falling off and not being as close of friends with you? And every time I say, honestly, no. I haven't noticed that whatsoever, because every single one of my friends or anyone in my fraternity has stepped up in one way and has helped me out, which is awesome. When I first came back to school, my friend Josh took both. I only took 6 units, and he took the same classes as me, so he could walk to and from class with me. I need help buying books. Reading books, I have to get discs from the disability services, and I listen to the books, or I have to blow books up, or I have to print up on a CCTV to be able to read it, which is a 22-inch monitor that I have to zoom in and out to read words. When I'm on campus and someone says, "Hey Jeremy, what's up?" and I'm just like, and I just say, "Hey," you know, because I don't know who they are. Even if it's my best friend, I can't tell. With the help of others, I was able to get back into school and kind of get the ball rolling, and from there I'm now able to walk to and from classes on my own. I'm able to kind of get out of my comfort zone a little more, but it's slowly progressing in that. I'm not taking 15 units right away. You know, I'm working my way up to 6 to 9, and we'll see where it goes from there. Before losing the vision, I never had a girlfriend. Now I'm legally blind and I have a beautiful girlfriend of 6 months. I'm so much more proactive. I ran a half marathon. I've did a bike ride. I've started a bike ride from Santa Barbara to San Diego, 230 miles, to raise awareness and money for the Doheny Eye Institute. I started a clothing company with some friends. I'm more active in the fraternity, and it's things like that that have really kept me going, and it's being busy like that that has really kept my mind off being legally blind, and it's really not that bad, and I'm getting used to it, and I kind of like being the legally blind guy.